Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. And today, the reason I dislike plastic on anything mobile. What has KTM Husqvarna bought me today for Christmas? A taillight assembly. Why would I need this? Well, it fastens itself using these fragile little plastic, what can you call them, tubes. And they're being held by these things. Yoink! So, imagine, if you will, with your limited imagination, that the seat is still here. Now, assuming that you're riding back to sack or you have a pillion, if the person's fanny is a little bit larger or hangs over, and remember, it's only being held by plastic, you just apply pressure, it goes. That's that. And as you can see, that's the result. So, what do? Well, you can either go OEM like I have, because I still use the indicators, or there are stores where you can get a taillight including the flashers or indicators. So one half yellow, you get what I mean. My biggest concern is you now have the indicators in such a small space, meaning especially in South Africa, where gauging distance or the attentiveness of drivers is limited. So if they see your indicator flashing more here instead of further out of the bike, well, they might think, he's going straight. Yeah, I know I'm generalizing here about the IQ potential of the drivers around me, but I wouldn't put it past them. So what do we need for tooling? Obviously a few tools to get the seat off, some clips, cable ties, just to get that out, and it should be as simple, straightforward as undoing that cable tie, flipping that out, feeding the cable through, and that's it. Now, bearing in mind, your motorcycle will not look like this, or may not. That's because the Duke is a second hand, where there was a tail tidy or no tail at all, so everything had to be respliced, hence this little mess. Regardless, there's the connector. Now we just have to pull this through, and ta-da! Hopefully they sent me the right one too. The new Superdukes don't have this. Their tail light assembly goes much further down and is connected to the body properly. Yeah, that's the same. Hopefully it works. Okay, what else can we do? Preventive maintenance. We use some red rubber grease on the rubber grommets, and then we feed that through, put a little grease also on the connector so it's waterproof. Not that I expect there to be any water ingress. And we connect and test. And that's installed. Now I just have to tighten these things gingerly. As you can see, this is all it basically squeezes against, but still has a lot of movement. Not the best engineering example, but it works. Well, remember to cable tie it, and if you live in Florida or places that still care, you would have your evaporative environmental canister sitting here. I've taken that thing out. I use it for a COVID mask. You now have plenty of space for your toolkit, your joints, bong, etc. Beautiful. Not only that, if rain comes in, it can now drain properly as well. And done. While you're here, check your toolkit. Unfortunately, all the vibrations of riding a motorcycle, it will eat through the fabric. No, there are no rats here. So that's one. And also the retaining strap can get brittle. Put a bit of rubber grease on it for easier removal. Looks like time for duct tape. Merry Christmas, one and all.